Welcome back. All of the info is at the end of the video and some tips and secrets. Beautiful Aquarius, welcome back. We are here to do your psychic channeled intuitive messages for the month of March. We may yet have mid-months. I am guided towards making more videos, which I used to do, but we have just launched our subscription hub, which does have a comprehensive report, your chakra reports week by week, couples, singles, business astrology, as well as the Twin Flame Hub, which the Twin Flame Hub is astrological, spiritual, and it provides you tools to do the mirror work. So that's what I had been working on, and I'm back to give you your channeled messages. Now, it's funny, your reading, I was like, okay, this is very interesting. You're Saturn in nature. You're also the humanitarian of the zodiac sign. You're coming through this week, and it was so funny. I was literally like, this is a very kind of walking the tightrope here, having to make a decision and feeling piggy in the middle of a circumstance. And it's funny because being a Saturn energy, it really shifts you into that paradigm of taking the ball by the horns and getting things done. And I feel at the moment you're still in that vibration of the Capricorn frequency that we have been having for ever so long. Two of the cards really dictating. So we have Grandmother Earth, which is very Pluto in nature. Pluto is in the house of Capricorn, and we also have, again, the moon energy coming through in Cancer, which is emotions that can relate to family, home, mother. For some of you, you can feel that you're moving into this rebirth. You can feel this connection where you feel, intuitively, you're needing to listen to your intuition. You're needing to feel your feels out, so to speak. And because you've been on the fence, to a degree, it could be where we psychologically feel we're giving our power away. And we know existentially that at some point we're going to have to take the bull by the horns. But at the moment, you're kind of weighing the scales. I feel you're weighing the scales in a circumstance, and I'm getting a lot of base chakra coming through for you. It feels a little bit nauseated. It could be emotional eating. It might be the frequency of just feeling really run down after Venus retrograde. I feel you're moving into the belief of self, but initially this second guessing of self and really, the things that we say to ourselves in our minds, something that people said, how we directly feeling, playing over those kind of monotones of things that people said, and in order to make this psychological decision. We do get the moon in Pisces happening on the 2nd, and I already was really feeling it pretty much by about the first week of February. Again, because I'm intuitive, I pick up on these things. So if you felt you were going through these waves and felt that you were feeling quite emotional, looking at your wellness, looking at your human, psychology, it is because this moon in Pisces is bringing that back to the spare, so it can feel that we're doing the Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde again. I do feel you kind of, to a degree, it's like, okay, yes, things all do get back on track. Yes, you may have had a tower moment and you had this, bounce back, so to speak. And I feel for some of you, when it does come to your heart-centered energy, you may feel committed to so many things that you just don't know what to choose. And I feel it's a process of elimination this month. I feel it's about having very concise frequency to tune into what we need to do. It can be, like I said, it can be like a process of elimination. Otherwise, it's going to directly cause conflict, okay? It's going to cause chaos and conflict, especially when we're on the fence, especially when we're being pulled in two directions and we're not coming back to that sense of self, listening to what we feel, understanding where we are, that by being picky in the middle of in circumstances, it's almost like, do I go left? Do I go right? Which one's the right way? We're going to have to pick a path, or the path's picking it for us. So, within the Saturn attributes of your energy at the moment, you generally do. Generally, a very young Aquarian, which, in research, go do your research, you're Aquarius, or you're cross-watching for one. You tend to find in the early stages, there can be, it can feel like you'd prefer to be in hermit mode. You also, in a partnership, need to have a friend. That person needs to gain your trust. Your Saturn in nature. It's like, okay, I'll do anything for you. I'll move hell or high water. I'll be there for the underdog, but you better prove it to me. Very Saturn, right? when you're earlier in age and when we're moving into shadow frequency, we can fall back into that paradigm again, which is directly hermit mode and orientation. It can be at the times, giving our power away, and the shadow sign of your zodiac sign is Leo, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it makes sense. Okay, so we did just go through that full moon in Leo, which was relating to, and I saw two things coming through. One is work, one is love, and it's like, it's connections, our direct connections, it's money. All of these things are happening at once, and you're trying to move back into that belief system itself. You know what you're directly made of. You know if you move into your heart space, you can actually achieve these things, all things in one. And I do feel it's because of that, you're in so much chaos, but you know that something's got to give. You know that something's got to move. I feel universe is putting you around. You feel like a mouse on the wheel, going around. Putting your hand in each cup, trying to appease everything. But it's about coming back to self at the moment. I feel especially because this moon is an empath energy. It's very much a feminine energy in nature. Because you've had 12th house through that Venus retrograde, your human psychology is fatigued. So we're needing to give it a minute. But unfortunately, this whole month, with the 2 moon phases, are feminine in nature. So it's about trusting your instincts. Aquarius is great because it is linking to that. It's very air, and it's intuitive energy that you're needing to tune into, to trust your instincts. I feel it's coming through to you, but I feel there's this ignoring of it. I feel it's like you want to be happy. You want to make people happy. You're having a deja vu. Done on it. Tick, tick, tick. Saturn's everything's going to be moving direct, right? So it's like you feel time's ticking. You're trying to get into duality. There could be 3 direct situations you're dealing with. You're kind of scared about what you're leaving out in the cold. You also feel that you're trying to appease these situations, even though at the end of the day, you're going to have to go into what is making you happy. And it is causing conflict. I feel inevitably there is going to be a decision made. Universe is showing me we can do this. It's not necessarily, I wouldn't say it's the hard way. It is a hard decision, okay? I'm stressing that point. But sometimes we're scared to start a new story. Sometimes we're scared due to tradition to break that chain, to start that new story, to listen to ourselves and nobody else. And it's good to listen to other people. But this choice thing can be taken from us if we do feel this is all I can have. This is all it can be. I'm noticing the clock running out of time, having to make a judgment. There is a fork in the road at the moment, and it is going to be beautiful. But it is because potentially a lot of the transits that are going to happen, Venus is moving into the house of Aquarius. You could be second guessing yourself. You could be looking at yourself and saying, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Do I have what it takes? Do I need to get fit? The retrogrades were affecting all of us collectively. Nothing's yet set in stone, but a decision does have to be made. When it does come to people, places, and things, a major decision in the month of March is going to be made. Now, I do feel it is about following your bliss, knowing what your dreams are, and not altering that. Even if you feel you haven't quite got there yet, don't move off the path that you feel is your direct destiny, because the nagging energy is going to come through in your aura to push you to directly believe in yourself so that you get back on track. Now, what you're moving away from, again, it was funny because I was looking at it going, this is so not like Aquarius. I felt like I was looking at the twins energy, the Gemini energy of lots of things, the yin to the yang of the situation, and the Gemini card come through. So the indecision for you particularly is moving. You're seeing both sides of the coin. There are maybe 2 to 3 things that you're needing to address this month. Again, an emotion. I feel some of you are going to talk to somebody. It can be a feminine energy. It can be co-creative in nature. I also feel fertility in your energy. We do have 2 mother energies. some things happen to us and then we're like, oh wow, okay, brand new beginning, I didn't expect that. So caution on that one. But again, I'm feeling it's more in the abundant sense of what you're investing and what you're pouring your energy into. You do have a physical choice. Some of you, it could be 2 direct paths. This could be 2 love interests, 2 career moves, 2 direct locations. But if I'm hearing the term 2, I do feel you may need to listen to your emotions. You may need to talk to a feminine energy or a nurturing energy about where you feel stuck. I feel it's then you will understand what is for you and what isn't. But I do feel at the moment you feel a little bit piggy in the middle. I do feel ultimately this month is going to be fantastic for you. It is just in this week that we are getting to a space that you do feel a little bit in recovery mode with the placement in Pisces. Self-esteem energy can be coming up, but I feel once you move through it, you're moving through the gate into success, beautifuls. Take care. Stay tuned for the update about the subscription, and I'll see you on the other side for the extra readings and the twin flame updates live on Fridays. We do bring weekly content to you that does have extensions. If you need the link, it's directly below. Very separately, on a very exciting level, we have the Star Sign subscription being launched. It will be open before the end of the month and launched for March 2022. We also have the Twin Flame subscription. Now, both of these can be bought in duo, and with the duo packs and the higher levels, we do have the free guided meditation video and audio tracks, which are being added to. 2 extra channels, as I mentioned, lives during the week on Friday. Click the bell for the notification, and I'll see you on the other side for your star signs. For private sessions, my contacts are below.